Before you lay down with a man, make sure he has spent money on you, paid some of your bills, taken you shopping, paid some of the credit card debts off, paid some of that, the car notes off, or whatever. Make sure he is investing in you towards whatever it is that he's trying to use you for.
Whoa, wait a minute. Use a man for whatever he's trying to use you for? Make a man invest in you? Oh my gosh, is this a great dating strategy for women? Comment your thoughts under this video. Now, while you're commenting your thoughts under this video, I want to welcome you guys to another episode of Wall Watch, where we see how women respond to hitting the wall. Today's question is a real simple one. Is this a great dating strategy for women? Make sure you join this conversation because we're definitely going to finish this clip and see if she tells us anything that is important for women. I really want to know if she's gonna give them some great advice. So make sure you like the video, then subscribe to the channel because I'm posting daily content. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal. So here we go.
Before you lay down with a man, make sure he has spent money on you, paid some of your bills, taken you shopping, paid some of the credit card debts off, paid some of that, the car notes off, or whatever. Make sure he is investing in you towards whatever it is that he's trying to use you for. Okay? Don't go on promises, go on actions. Because some of y'all be giving it up for a damn promise and y'all are done. I promise I'm gonna do this. They did it and they ain't followed through on their promise because they...
Do you know what this woman is describing? Let me share this with you guys. What this woman is describing already is the difference between the guy she likes versus the guy she does not like. So you, as the man, have to figure out which man are you? Are you the guy she likes or are you the guy she does not like? Let's continue.
Lied and you fell for the okie doke. So get more out of it than they're going to get out of it. And you win. Okay? And how do you flip the table after being used? You get another one, ma'am, and start over. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Stop trying to go back. You ever heard of the saying, and this is kind of gross, a dog going back to eat its own vomit? You don't want to do that. Start over. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go start over. Go start over and have higher standards. Because the only thing that person is going to see when they see you is how they used you and how you were able to be used. So go and start over with another one. You can't have that one. They don't want you. They just used you. Get up, have some dignity, love yourself, and go do better. Keep your standards high the next time. Do not repeat whatever you did last time. People are going to use you, but if you're smart, you will already have used them for more in the beginning. So even if they try to use you.
Ladies, when you follow this advice that this woman is giving, like the best part of her advice so far was like, don't go on promises, right? Go on actions. But your doppelganger is out there. The guys that you're trying to use, there's another guy in the streets that's waiting on you. And guess what? There's guys out here who want to really use you for everything you have, every resource, every cent that you have in your bank account. There is a guy out there with the mouthpiece to get it. I've seen them. I've heard from these guys. I personally just don't have the patience to do that because it's a lot of talking. It's a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of time spent. It's a lot of convincing. I don't have the time for it. But I've seen these guys and I hear from them, right? Let's continue.
You still walk out winning it with more. Some of these women walk away themselves. The man won't even walk away from them because they invested so much. When the woman is done, she's done.
Because every time you make me spend a lot of money, it motivates me to have to go get more money.
Yeah, because you know if you don't, I'm not going to win.
You're not going to be with me.
I'm not going to be with you if you ain't got no money.
No, and that's why I thank you for motivating me to get money and spending up all my money.
Yeah, I'm going to always do that forever until you stop. And if you stop, I'm going to get the
Done, she's done. Okay? I've had so many women say, oh, this man spent all this money on me, thousands of dollars, bought me this, bought me that, paid off my car. But then when we finally rolled around on the mattress, it wasn't that great. So I left. She left with more. Then she came in with. And he's still wondering what happened. And if she wants him back, all she got to do. Okay? So that's what we need to be doing. Y'all don't need to be listening to false promises. Y'all need to be listening to me.
Oh my God. She is setting women up for failure. Oh my God. Fellas, I need y'all to pay attention, right? Because I'm not here to shame this woman for her dating strategy, her content strategy. I'm not here to do that, right? I'm here so you guys understand what happens in relationships and why things go the way that they go. Because I've been in situations where I'm like, man, this does not make sense. Like, what the hell is going on? And then I had to start saying to myself, what time of year is it? Is it cuffing season, or are we getting ready for hot girl summer? Now, again, when you guys listen to this advice, the advice is completely different because of experience, right? The experience with the guys she liked, that she really wanted to be with, versus the guys that did not want to be with her. So now she flipped it to, I like these guys, but put them off to the side. I will deal with these guys over here and live it up. You just have to figure out, are you the guy she likes or the guy she doesn't like? We'll talk about that, but whew, let's see how much more of this I can stomach. Here we go.
I'm going to help you get money, period. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And y'all always have to know, sometimes marriage is not the goal. Sometimes this is not the goal. Sometimes it's just what you want. Sometimes it's just what you want, whatever that is. Okay?
I'm going to enjoy my turn. Hey, I'm going to enjoy my turn. Hey, I'm going to enjoy my turn. And you should too. You should enjoy your turn. You should enjoy your turn, because that's all you're going to get. Listen, you think that these women are looking for a knight in shining armor?
Talking to a guy that claims to be interested in dating you, and you say something like, oh, I'm going to get my nails done or my hair, I'm going to the mall, and he does not offer to send you money to contribute to that, you need to block him, and you need to block him quickly, okay? We don't have—
No. These women are looking for men who have money falling out their pockets that they not even stopping and turning around to look for, right? Like, they're looking for men who don't give a damn about the money that's falling out of their pockets. Now, you may think, oh man, what did I did wrong? What did I do wrong? What could I have done better? Nothing. You know what? Let me not say that. Let me not say that. Here's a solution. Get better in the bedroom. Put that woman through the mattress. In other words, enjoy your turn. Why? Because it's all short term. Everything that this woman said had nothing to do with love, had nothing to do with making your life easier. Why would you invest in something that is not giving you a return? That is like the number one rule of investing. You invest in things that give you a return on your money. Otherwise, you're better off piling up the money and setting it on fire. Literally, you're better off doing that. Did you hear what this woman said? There are men who are paying off credit card debts, that are paying off big bills, and all they're getting is some sympathy box? You are insane, fellas. Fellas, if you are doing this, you are insane, because what she described was the men that she's dealing with. She described men in two categories: men she like versus the men she doesn't like. The men she does not like is the man she is going to disrespect the most. Here's the messed up part: she's still gonna end up with the guy that she wants. She's still gonna end up with that guy. The only difference is he's actually just gonna treat her worse, especially Well, the reason why is because she's going to be getting older. This is why I put this woman on wall watch. Her lifestyle is more expensive. Her upkeep is more expensive because she's not going to look as good as the women that are younger than her. The women that are half her age, she's not going to even be able to compete with them looks wise because she's going to be falling off. This woman is definitely somewhere around grandma age. So I just need you to understand that when you're dealing with the older woman, here's a good way for you to look at it. When you're dealing with a younger woman, right? You're talking about rent, which could be $1,500, maybe $2,000, right? Depending on her lifestyle, depending on if she has kids, that's going to be a really big indication. But let's just say she doesn't have any kids, right? Now, let's say that she's older like this woman. Guess what? She probably has a house. She probably has a mortgage. If she's behind on her bills, she's probably behind on her mortgage for months, meaning it's very close to going to foreclosure, which means she's about to lose the house. So you're looking at a $1,500 problem versus a $10,000 problem. Which problem would you rather have as a man? Use your logic, right? We don't have to think too hard about this because what we're looking at is a woman that is emotionally abusive, right? I want you guys to think everything that you heard this woman say. Did she say anything about making your life easier, right? Did she say anything about giving you total submission and loyalty and exclusivity and making sure that if you even think about your Johnson getting hard, her mouth and her jaw and her tongue and her lips, like whatever she needs to do to please you, she's going to do it with honors, with passion and burning desire. Did she say any of that? She absolutely did not. What she did say is how much harder she's gonna make your life. I don't know if that's a good deal for you. The only way I can see this being a good deal for a man is if he got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot out the grave. Basically, if this man is on his way out, this is the only time this could possibly be a good deal, because is his Johnson really gonna work when he got 1 foot in the grave? I don't think so. But other than that, like, I really don't see this as a great deal. I see this as an absolutely horrible deal. Horrible deal. Because again, if we're talking about wall watch, we already talked about the upkeep. We already talked about how expensive it is. Now, here's what you don't see coming: the damage, right? You're gonna be doing something, and something you're gonna say or do, or something someone else says or do is going to trigger her, and you're not gonna know why.
Scare you? What am I here for? We just got back up.
The damage is going to be so much that you're not gonna want to deal with it. At first, you thought that you could deal with it because this was your woman or this is your lady, whatever it is, whatever type of mindset you have. This woman is making sure she utilizes that information against you. This happened to me before. In fact, I was dating a woman. This was probably about 2 years ago. I was dating a woman and I was like, oh my gosh, like, is that your real hair? Like, I'm looking at this woman, right? She had her makeup on done just right. She had her teeth and stuff done. The way that she had her hair done, it was like, dang, wait a minute, that's all you, right? And then I had to look a little bit closer. Okay, the breasts are fake, so everything else is probably fake. Here's the reason I'm bringing this woman up. This woman had a baby daddy, okay? She had 3 kids. She had a baby daddy with one man who was taking care of her. Here's the issue. That man was no longer with her. That woman that I was dating, she told me all of this, right? When you make a woman feel comfortable, she'll tell you whatever you want to know. So this is what this woman told me. This man paid for her teeth, paid for her breasts, is currently paying her rent, $3,000. Why? Because he wants to make sure that his child that he has with her is taken care of. On top of that, he has more children. Here's the funny thing. He's also paying her car note, right? So she's basically living life on easy mode, or let's just say for free. Why am I saying for free? Because she doesn't have to do anything with this man. Now, here's the crazy part. All this man wanted to do was lick her up and down. He just wanted to lick on her. That's it. And she got fed up with that. So I know there's men out there who think, yeah, okay, you know what? I can just, you know what I'm saying? I can just use my tongue in the box and I can just tongue the box down. Guess what? She wants the D. She wants the D. How do I know? Because she also told me this. Now, I didn't get to put this woman through the mattress, and I was a little bit mad about that, but this woman also told me that the man that she was actually dealing with, the man that she actually liked was a man who was still living with his parents. This was a man who was putting her through the mattress. A man who lived with his parents. And this woman liked him. So I'm like, well, what the f are you doing dating? Why are you dating? If that's the man that you want, why are you dating? You got a man that's paying for everything, and you got another man that's D'ing you down. What are you still dating for? Why are you still looking to meet new men? And here's another thing. The experience after me, the guy told her that he would, let me see, how can I say this where I'm not gonna get flagged. He would delete her. He would pull a rocket launcher out of his pocket, right? And splatter her all over the place, right? I hopefully made that G-rated enough for you guys to understand. And you know how I responded to her? I said, dang, what did you do? Like, what did you do to get this man to say something like that to you? Now, let's look at the advice that this woman is giving her. That is giving to women, period. It's not really different from any advice that all women are giving to each other. And that advice is leave him, find a new man. Here's the problem with that. There's not that many men who can actually pay for all of those things. This is why women keep finding themselves with men who can't pay for all of that stuff. The reason why, they just haven't figured it out, maybe because their minds are nowhere near logical. So they don't understand that it's 2 million more women than there are men in the United States. Listen, 2 million more women than there are men. And this includes all men. Now you got to narrow it down because some men are unattractive. A lot of men are broke. Some men like men. And some men do not want old women. Some men do not want old women. So what that means is, for the man who just has his life together, for the man who has his money, his finances together, you're winning. You're winning. So why would you choose a horrible deal like this? I'm telling you, it's stupid. Do not do that to yourself. Now, what really tripped me out is she said marriage is not the goal. Fellas, are you looking for a woman that you can be with? Aren't you looking for that woman that's yours and only yours? The woman that's exclusive to you? Yes, you are. That's why I sung that song. Enjoy your turn, fellas. Enjoy your turn. I don't care what the woman looks like. I don't care who the woman is. The majority of relationships in today's time are short term. Some go a little bit longer, right? Some go past the 5-year mark, right? Some do, right? Some people get married and they stay together for a while, but before you know it, if they make it to the 9-year mark, the 10-year mark, divorce has been talked about or divorce has already happened. Now,
Yes.
Are you willing to do whatever it takes to stay with her?
No.
now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because as a man, you're trying to figure out what the heck did I do wrong? You existed. You were breathing. You provided her with one experience. This is why she's looking for the man that's gonna D her down versus the man that's gonna give her the luxurious life. It usually doesn't go both ways. I may just be speaking from personal experience. Right now, I can D a woman down real good. right? But give a woman a luxurious lifestyle, I don't have it yet. This is something I'm working towards. But here's the thing. Now that I'm seeing this, now that I'm learning this, and I'm gonna just say, this was something that I already kind of knew, but like to see it like in plain sight like this is eye-opening, fellas, because I keep saying, what is going on with dating, right? Like, why are certain things happening? Again, you gotta look at what time of the year you're in. Is it hot girl summer? Because if it's hot girl summer, she's trying to figure out how to get outside. She's trying to figure out how to stay outside. She's trying to figure out how to go on girls trips, because trying to not cheat on a man when you go on a girls trip is like,
it's almost. And I've been traveling for 10 days and I've slept with 22 people in that 10 days. My goal was 20 and I just hit 22 this morning. It's 1 p.m. now here in Paris and I need to check out because I'm going home. I really doubt I'm going to get another one on the board, either on the plane or like on my layover. So I think 22 is where we're going to cap it out. But how did I go?
It's almost impossible because she's looking to get taken down. She's looking to be put through the mattress when she goes on these girls trips. She got her homegirls trying to take her out on girls nights out. Guess what? They're trying to do the same thing. Women literally have fantasies. I just did a video on a woman who talked about what she did during hot girl summer. She had a group of 5 guys and she wanted 6. Her goal for the next summer, which is right now, is 6 guys at once. Right? So just knowing this information will set you free. Just knowing this information should allow your mind to adjust, because I always say, okay, cool. We know what's going on here. Now, how do we adjust? How do we use this information? Go ahead, play the game. Play the game, fellas, because relationships, committed relationships, are short term. They are not long term. So you're not going to be dealing with this woman for a long time. Now, that's if you decide to play the commitment game. But as far as like romancing her and making her feel all good and great about herself, I'm gonna say just make sure that you don't invest. Well, I mean, invest is actually the wrong word. You don't throw away too much money on this woman or any of these women unless she's willing to fight for a relationship. Because let me tell you guys something. The reason why these women keep getting caught up with the guys who don't do half as much as the guys who don't have money is because she feels like she has to work for that relationship. She has to earn that relationship. And if you take that away from her, you will regret it, fellas. You will regret. I literally just went through another situation where I thought God handed me like this gift, right? And so all of a sudden, this woman kissed me 400 times in a matter of 6 days. This woman couldn't keep her lips off me. She couldn't keep her hands off me, but yet she flipped it around and said, I was catching feelings too fast. I said, wait a minute. How can you say that? Because listen, I mean, clearly the woman was gorgeous. Okay, listen, I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna say it that way. The woman was absolutely gorgeous. So her kissing on me, it bothered me not. I enjoyed it. I loved it. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because she flipped things around on me and said I was catching feelings. And then I had to say, okay, first of all, this doesn't make sense at all. But what time of year is it? Where are we? We're close to hot girl summer. So all she was really doing was just looking for a way out. And I'm okay with that, right? Because I understand and I want to be out here having fun too. But more important than that, I'm actually more interested in building up my money, building up my finances, making my body better, getting my mind stronger. That's what I'm encouraging you guys to do. Adapt to what's going on, fellas. This message right here was heartbreaking because I think that women are looking for someone to actually love them, right? Like that's what I had in my mind. That's the fairy tale that I had in my mind, right? Like, okay, I get a woman, she's going to be exclusive, she's going to be loyal. But then I'm finding out that women want you to be emotionally available so they can emotionally bully you. That's what I'm seeing. But I got a question. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.